Grand rising, excuse me, and shining radiant souls. Today's daily card is from the Angel Guide Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. And today it is listen deeply. Your angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something you feel that you've had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop, listen to yourself, and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source, and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal. It is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy. So listen deeply. The whispers of our inner voice are subtle, and it takes patience and willingness to hear them. Often the voice can seem intensely honest and direct, but that's because it wants us to home in on truth in order to grow. Often we don't like the truth the inner voice is giving us and we refuse to listen, but all we are doing is blocking the guidance that is coming forward for us. The truth of the matter is that our inner voice is always working in our favor, and divine guidance is always loving and supportive. It will be direct and insightful, but it won't make us feel low. If you are unsure what information is guidance and what is based on fear or ego, call on your angels to help you hear and understand the information that's rising up within. You can also invite them to clear old messages so that you can have more space energetically for guidance that is relevant to the present moment. I have gotten this card many times since I've had this deck, and this time it really, I guess I really heard it this time. The one thing to remember is it's difficult for us to really listen to our inner voice and to trust it. And the tip on really asking your guides, your angels, whatever you like to call them. I call them my angels and guides because we have our ancestors around us. We have other beings that are always supporting us on different levels here. And they're trying to assist our soul in really doing what it is supposed to be doing, which is guiding us innately into our intuition. So when there's so much noise going on and you're like, I don't know, what is this? What is that? Is this my intuition? It's a good thing. It's a good lesson here that if it feels low or sinking or not right, then that is not your inner voice. That is the ego. Because the ego is so used to always being in survival mode and thinking that it's doing what's best for us. So these are the times now where we are trying to figure out, is this my ego or is this my soul? So it really did resonate with me today, though, to ask the angels to help clear out the old messages, the things that keep coming in over and over again that usually are negative talk or self-sabotage behavior, in keeping us from really moving forward, taking that risk, doing something that maybe we've never done before. And that could be as easily as speaking up for yourself, or when something happens and the person walks away and you're like, wait, I didn't get to speak my truth. Then hopefully at another point you can come back with them and say, listen, I really need you to hear me and speak my truth. But it's really being honest with our soul self. So thanks for listening and watching on this one today. It just really resonated with me today on how I need to clear old messages so I can make room for what my intuition and my inner voice is telling me. So listen deeply, my friends. Thank you as always for connecting and joining with me. You know I'm always sending you peace, love, and soul.